So we're taking a little walk here, had something to eat, and we're at the Chevy dealership in Cadillac Chevy, basically a GM lot. And just to show you some of the inventory here, this place is absolutely packed with Cadillacs and Chevys. Don't have my glasses on, Enrique. What are we looking at on this thing?
We are looking at a total vehicle price, $55,120.
$55,000 for this ZR2. So you do 5 years. They're probably going to charge you nearly $1,000 a month for this vehicle right here. Lots of Cadillacs. And every time I drive by these places, nobody's ever out here. But one thing I want to talk about too are the rates now.
Yeah.
You know, we were told that with the Toyota, that if we financed it for 5 years, the payment on that thing was going to be around $750 a month for a used Tacoma. Give me a break. They wanted to charge 8.99% with an 850 FICO score. So imagine if you're coming in subprime and you want to buy a car today. What are you paying? 12, 14, 15%, maybe even higher?
Oh,
People are absolutely out of their minds.
For sure. Yeah, right now, if you have perfect credit, you're still somewhere between 7 and 9% interest rate easily.
Yeah, I mean, dude, 850 and it was 9%.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's no 7%.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, unless you come down with a big down payment, yeah, maybe. But very, very rare. But look at all the Chevys here piled up. And when I drive by these lots, I'm amazed. Like, where do these cars go? They sit out here in the sun forever. I don't ever see anybody out here. Who can afford this now? And there's just piles of them. And it's 8 o'clock at night. It's a pretty nice night out. Nobody's here kicking tires. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. What are your thoughts? Okay, here's a used Nissan. What year is this? $23,000. What do we got here, Enrique?
$23,000.
Yeah.
It's a 2020 Nissan Frontier.
Yeah. 23 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Headlights are all clouded up.
Yeah.
Probably got high mileage, but 23 grand. Continue the party here. Actually, let's walk through here. You should be filming.
Yeah.
So lots and lots of vehicles. Remember, we were told about the vehicle shortage. That no longer exists. They have so many vehicles, and they're keeping a lot of these vehicles on other lots because they don't know where to put them. There's no room on this lot for any more cars. So we'd seen many times over and over where we'd seen cars, brand new cars, just parked in abandoned parking lots, abandoned businesses where they were renting or leasing the lots to park the excess inventory. But there is definitely no shortage of cars. Now they've been telling us for, a couple of years that there's a shortage of housing. There's just not enough homes. There's so many homes coming on the market. And there'll be so many more homes on the market in 2026. And it's just going to replicate what's happening in the auto market. Except they're not going to be able to hide all these homes like they are the cars. I mean, they got cars back here. They got cars everywhere. It's unbelievable. So this is the Nissan lot. They're all connected. It's just a flood of cars. 8 o'clock at night. We're the only ones out here. They got new cars, they got used cars. So how many of you are even thinking about buying a new car? I would never buy a new car. These cars just are not built like they were a few years ago. It just seems like after the health crisis, right around that time, the quality of cars across the board, just something happened. There's been so many recalls, cars, trucks, SUVs. And yet the prices of these things continue to go up. But I'm really shocked that it's warm out tonight, but it's a nice evening, 8 o'clock, and there's nobody out here just looking, you know? Cars everywhere. So what do you all think is going to happen to the auto market? Is it going to see big trouble like the housing market? Are we really being told the truth about what's happening with auto sales at the moment? I don't know. I find it hard to believe that they're selling as many cars as they say. Average new car payment is $750 a month. That's average. About close to 20% of new car buyers have taken on an auto loan at $1,000 a month. Nearly 20% of new car sales, buyers have taken on a car payment of $1,000 plus. It's absolutely insanity, and it's unsustainable. And we're watching a record number of people losing their jobs now. How are they going to afford to keep their cars? Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Careful what you buy, ladies and gentlemen, and what you commit to. You're going to commit to 5, 6, 8 years of car payments. Be very, very careful. So here's Hyundai. The Hyundai lot is packed with vehicles. What are they going to do with all of these cars? And we just drove across the country to Alabama and back, and did it twice in around a month. And I saw a lot of car lots, a lot of RV lots, heavy equipment lots. I just don't know what they're going to do with all of the vehicles. Who's going to buy all of this stuff? I mean, just rows of cars. So again, if you would, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Would you buy a new car in this environment? You buying used? What are you buying? I took a lot of your advice, went back with another Toyota. We've owned a lot of Toyotas. And probably the dealership with the least amount of inventory is Toyota, because they still build a damn good vehicle, but they've had their issues too. They went to that 4-cylinder from the 6, and it's been a big problem for their trucks. Lexus on the LS 500 went from the V8, which was a phenomenal motor, to the AV6, and just not the same car. But these are used cars down here, and all Hyundais over here. But the interest to buy a new vehicle or use is astronomical, especially if you're subprime. And let's not forget, roughly about 3 million cars were repossessed in the year 2024 last year. So a lot of people are losing their cars. They're buying cars and they're getting repossessed within 6 months. When we were at the Mannheim Auto Auction, I mean, there was well over 20,000 cars there. Many of them were repossessions. And it all kind of starts here in places like this, where people look at, hey, I can make the payment. They don't care about the cost of the car. They don't care about how many years they're financing it. The longer, the better. The smaller the payment. And then something happens. An emergency pops up, job loss, spouse loses a job, and big trouble. Big trouble. You got to be really, really careful. Really, really careful. Because this is a long-term commitment, ladies and gentlemen. But the interest on these vehicles, subprime, I mean, you're getting into double digits. I mean, I've heard people at over 20%. I mean, people will just literally do anything to drive a vehicle. It's Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But we got vehicles everywhere. Comment down below, what do you think about Hyundai? What do you think about these Hyundais? You're paying a lot more, you're getting a lot less. And when people lose their jobs, they lose the cars, then I don't know how they go to the store, how they take the kids to school, how they get another job when they don't have a car. But the repo man, he is killing it right now. He is busy. He is making a lot of money, and he's going to make a lot more money next year because this whole thing is going to get much, much worse. $24,000 for this little shit box. $24,000. I think on a good day I might be able to pick this car up.
2025?
Yep, 2025. Size of a golf cart.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are your thoughts with the auto industry right now? All the recalls, all the repos, almost 3 million repos last year. Average new car price, monthly payment $750. Is this sustainable?
No, it's definitely not sustainable. We are in a world right now where there's a lot of information out there. So the population of people that are able to purchase these vehicles is a very small population of the entire United States. So that's why it's very important that if you do purchase a vehicle in today's economy, that you do your due diligence and educate yourself as to what type of vehicle works for your situation and your budget as well. Don't overpay for that vehicle you're trying to purchase. Right now, it is a buyer's market, so you're able to negotiate because these dealerships, they depend on people like you. So don't just go in there and get fleeced. Make sure that you get a good deal for the purchase that you're buying.
You know, the price of some of these vehicles, or the monthly payment on some of these vehicles is literally what a house payment used to be. This is the new house payment. Your new car payment is your old house payment. I mean, $1,000 a month, $1,200, $800. Dude, these were mortgage payments in my parents' time. It's unbelievable. Grew up in a pretty nice house. I mean, that's what my dad paid on a mortgage was probably under $1,000 a month. And now $1,000 a month isn't a whole lot, especially, you know, if you don't have great credit and you're not putting a lot down. You're going to have $1,000 car payment or nearly $1,000 car payment. It's unbelievable. And people are doing this. Then they wonder why they get themselves in trouble. Then they wonder why they don't have any gold or silver or any assets because they put all their money in a car. You know, for many, many years, you guys know I just drove around in an old Lexus or an old Camry. Because that's, you know, it was just easy and cheap to maintain. And, you know, we have other cars, but the main car I would drive was typically a Camry or an old 2000 Lexus because it was just easy and cheap. And I don't really care, you know, what people think about what I drive. We have, you know, multiple cars and it's not a big deal, but typically I'm more comfortable just driving an old Camry. But look at these vehicles. And Enrique, I was saying,
Yeah.
it's hot out tonight, but it's a nice night.
Yeah.
But you don't see anybody out here now it's 8:30. You don't see anybody out here kicking tires going, well, let's take a walk on the car lot tonight. Maybe, you know, tomorrow or over the weekend, we'll come out and look at cars, but let's just go see what they have and take a walk.
No,
I remember families used to come out and walk around.
I know, because I remember as a kid going to a car dealership and my family purchasing a car.
Yeah.
And it was usually a late weekday afternoon like today.
Yeah.
and you would see several people looking at vehicles.
Just walking around.
And it's not even 10 p.m. yet.
It's 8:30.
Yeah, so that's really early. These people, they will be here and close the deal if they need to. If someone wants to purchase a vehicle, I'm pretty sure there's someone there.
But even coming after hours and walking around, because you maybe don't want to be assaulted by a car salesman. You just want to, walk around, see the car, touch it, check it out in person. People used to do that all the time. And then you go, okay, yeah, maybe I'll come back tomorrow or over the weekend and, talk to a salesperson about it. But I want to go check it out on the lot and see what it looks like. But, when it's 110 degrees out, there's nobody on these lots in the daytime, that's for sure. How much is this thing?
24,000.
24, what is it? 24,000 Nissan.
25 Nissan Sentra.
Sentra. 24,000 for a stripped down Sentra.
Pretty much.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, this is nice right here. I don't know if this is a Miami blue or what they call this. A great color for the C8 Corvette. That's a dynamite color. Very nice. Very nice. These prices have really come down on the C8s too. But yeah, and CarMax has its fair share of problems. They've got massive inventory. They've got massive financial trouble from what I've been watching. I don't know all the details, but from what I hear, they've got some financial issues. But every CarMax we went by throughout the country a couple weeks ago when we were traveling, it's unbelievable how many cars they have. And as far as this whole EV thing, it's done. The EV market is toast. It's cooked. Nobody wants this garbage. The EVs are just sitting and they're going to rot. So let me know your thoughts down below. It's a little evening walk, walking off the pizza, heavy carb load tonight. And it's always just good to get out, get a little fresh air, get some steps in, and then see what's happening to the local economy and all this inventory of cars. Comment down below. Really do want to know what you're thinking. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out Enrique Reacts. Great channel. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.